Hello, my wonderful friends. Magick with you on a beautiful day in Osh. So excited about today's message. I'm going to entitle it, The High Cost of Magick. Magick has a price. It has a cost. It has to be paid. You have to draw energy from somewhere. But I've said this before, I wouldn't want to live 1 minute on this earth without Magick. And I'll tell you why. None of the masters did. Jesus, the greatest magician, miracle worker of all time, he lived in Magick. The wise men, the Magi, the Zoroastrian priest who came and worshipped him and gave him gold, frankincense, and myrrh. My friends, the very word magic is named after the Magi. And so we know to function here, to do our duty, to live out our cause on this life, to raise the evolution of the earth, we need to work in this magic that the masters worked in. Jesus even said that greater miracles will you do, my friends. It's a promise to you, and I've done it myself. I've seen that promise come true in my own life, and I've shared many of those stories with you. But there's different kinds of magic, and that's what I want to talk about. Even medicine is magic. I was going through my medical books yesterday, and you know what? The main teaching in these is preventive. It's take care of yourself, brush your teeth, stop smoking, don't eat that, eat this, and it's a preventive type medicine is the first cause. But the second course of action is surgeries. It's medications. And of course, in days of old, that was considered to some witchcraft when they'd mix up different medicines and remedies. People would be put to death for it. Now it's medicine. It is science. But you'll notice this medicine, this magic, it has a high cost. How many times are you watching TV and it says, if you took this drug and you had this happened to you, cancers and bleeding and just a laundry list of bad side effects for that good effect, my friends. It had a cost. I mean, some of them are ridiculous. Just to clear up skin can cause cancer, and so I guess what I'm trying to say is the cost is too high, my friends. And it's that way in medicine. It's that way in magic. It's that way in life. But there's a Magi magic, and that's what I want to talk about today. The Magi magic you don't pay for like that, my friends. And I'll tell you the difference is, it's the difference from being a healer and health. Okay, when you're a doctor or a shaman, or you're a healer, and sometimes that's great. When you're in pain, you just want to make the pain go away, and you'll take that. And yeah, there's going to be some side effects. You're willing to do that. But there's a difference of Magi magic where you're not a healer, you're health itself. And my friends, that was the message of the Magi. That was the message of the Christ and the great masters, that you and God are one. And God and good is the same thing. God is health. God can't get sick. You can't get sick. You come into alignment with that. I'm not going to go into it all, but everything's energy, vibrating in a form. You vibrate right. You come into alignment with that energy. I'm divine health. I'm one with God. God can't get sick. Sickness and disease can't live in this environment, my friends. And you vibrate that, not just saying it, not just thinking it, but believing it. More than that, being it, becoming one with it, my friends. You're choosing your God. You're choosing your energy. And there's an effect every time. Now I want to share with you some magic, sigil magic. And this is important because magic works. Medicine works. This was one of our little experiments we did. This is a sigil for Asha Come. Okay, and so I wanted to see, does this kind of magic really work? And so we did a Asha Come sigil. And yes, it worked. I'll tell you what, before we did this sigil, we were, every day, our videos would probably get about, maybe 300 to 400 views a day. Okay, after we did the sigil, our videos were getting anywhere from 4,000 to 5,000 views a day. We were adding about one person a day. Then we were adding up to about 4 to 5 people a day. Asha started selling one or two books every day, my friends. I mean, it's just, it worked. It was undeniable. It worked. But it had a cost that no one told me about. I don't think they knew. I'm very sensitive to energy, and it cost me something. If I could go back in time and do this sigil again, would I? No, I wouldn't. The cost was too high. But hey, we got it now, and I'm using it, and thank God. But we don't have to pay that price. We can stay in our arena, my friends. We stay in Magick. We say things like, I am divine life, and death cannot enter. I am divine health, sickness and disease dies when it touches me. I am divine love. There is no hate in me or around me. We create our atmosphere, my friends, and there's nothing else we have to do but align with it. That was the message of Jesus, that you and the Father are one. But here's the rub, my friends. The matrix religions change the image of the loving Father. They have a God that can hate, war, kill, destroy. He can send evil, send destruction. It says in their very books that he sends good and evil, my friends. And so, as we talked about, man will never rise above his idea of God. He'll come into alignment with that God. He accepted that God into his heart, into his mind, into his vibration. And that's what he is creating, my friends. But there's good news. The truth is coming strong, and you're a part of it. The Magi have returned. And I'll show you something beautiful I just saw that I'd never seen before. One of Leonardo da Vinci's paintings is called Adoration of the Magi. They took infrared technology and they looked behind the painting, and they saw images that you can't see with the naked eye. And it's just beautiful things, my friends. Of course, it's the symmetry of it. The Da Vinci would do, of course, the pyramids of, here you got Mary and Jesus, and you got the three wise men. It makes this perfect pyramid. And then behind the scenes, up in the left corner, take a look at this picture if you get a chance. It'll show a church. It looks like an old structure of a church that's crumbling, but then building out of it as builders, and they're building a new temple, my friends. And it looks a lot like one of the old Egyptian temples. And I'll tell you what's great about that, because the Egyptian temples had a lot to do with the Magi. Think about the three pyramids. They aligned with Orion's belt. Okay, the Magi, the three Magi are Orion's belt, my friends. And they point to Sirius, the star, which is the star the Magi followed, which is Jesus the Christ. And it's the same story they had in the Egyptian mythology of Isis and Horus, and it's the same as Mary and Jesus. It's the same as the pure virgin water and Zarathustra, my friends. It's the same message that the universe is trying to get to us, my friends, of pure virgin consciousness, and the Savior. The Savior is Jesus, and that oneness with the loving Father, restoring God's image back to all good, which restores our image back to all good, which restores the earth's image back to all good. It's so simple. It's so beautiful. But the world has been brainwashed, my friends. But we're bringing that light of truth, and it's dispelling the darkness, because truth dispels its opposite. The light dispels darkness. Health dispels sickness and disease. Love dispels hate and fear and greed. And my friends, we are more powerful than ever. And the Magi of old are with us, my friends. I can feel their power, and they're rooting for us. Zarathustra, the Christ, is saying, go, order of the Magi. You've got this. Don't quit. Vibrate high today. Share these messages. And know I love you guys. We'll see you next time.